Welcome, live viewers. Welcome, replay viewers, to my broadcast. I am simulcasting with a migraine on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Maybe just a headache. Pretty bad, though. But oftentimes I feel better when I sing. So we shall see. If I sing mellow music, hence the title, Mellow Music for You. I do all my own music on here, most weekdays between like 5:30 and 6:15 p.m. Pacific time, somewhere in there, usually 3 or 4 songs. Most of it's modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping and bluesy songs. And here I am. I'm thinking today of one candle is my mellow music offering to you. One candle, starting with awareness. You always knew. And then I don't know. If I'm burned out at that point, that may be it. I may also do The Sun on the Sea. That's kind of a harder song, so I'm not sure I might do Well in the Wind. I don't know. I will have to see. Always do feel free to make requests, but I'm not going to do any upbeat songs today. I don't see that happening with my headache. So I had a fabulous Mother's Day weekend, notwithstanding how I feel today. Maybe actually because I had such a great weekend. Didn't drink or anything, but you wouldn't know it from my hangover feeling. But I did dance for like 4 hours, 4.5 hours. Well, probably about 4 hours. Maybe less, but it's hard to say how continuously I danced. It was so fun. So much fun. Oh my God. So I'm debating on what to start with first. I think I'll do starting with awareness. That's kind of aptly named. It's not about starting a broadcast with awareness, although not a bad idea. But it's about starting like a day or starting interaction with a given stimuli. Starting with awareness and then acceptance of whatever it is you're aware of. Not necessarily permanent acceptance, but acceptance that this is how things are right now. Like, I have this headache right now. And then from that state of acceptance, being able to more calmly look to make change if possible. Desired. All right. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully this will be one of those times where music helps me feel better. It helps alleviate the pain. By the way, for those curious, I think I had a sleep apnea event last night. I woke up on my back, which is not a good idea. Sleeping on my back, that can increase the odds of having sleep apnea. Turn up the guitar a little bit. I'm starting with awareness of all that really is right now. I'm starting with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Acceptance doesn't mean I can't see change. Empathy, it does not mean I feel the same. They just help us move in peace, come what may. 'Cause fight, flight, or freeze is not what we need. Not in you and not in me. We want compassion and rationality. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. It's It's not that I can control what he says or does, but if I want peace of mind no matter what, and to make me help us get out of a rut, empathic curiosity guides me through. I pause to reflect before I do. I gently ask myself, is that really true? And I always try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. I'm willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. If there's a crisis of imagination when he disagrees, so I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. Without rewards or punishments, anger can't live in me. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Without demands or threats, I can give my love freely, 'cause to condition my love, it hurts both you and me, and invites us each to fight, flight or freeze. Yet we want peace without and peace within. So healing and collaboration, it could really begin. So we can be all that we can be through thick and thin. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Well, I am having a humdinger of a headache, but I could barely manage the quiet singing. I mean, I could just cancel, right? Why not? But I do tend to feel emotionally and sometimes physically better, even starting out with a headache. So I always have to give it a try. But it is all mellow music. If you have a request of a mellow song and you know my songs, please feel free to make one. I did starting with awareness. I'm thinking about, I may do Sad and Sweet Memories and Tumble Star. The other song I want to do is One Candle for sure. One Candle. I might do One Candle next. Notwithstanding my very not so great state now, I had such a good time yesterday on Mother's Day. I felt great. I had a fabulous time. Super fun. Went to a festival. Got really lucky with the seating, so we were able to keep pretty safe distance. However, it was very windy, which people tend to think of wind as good, but apparently more recent studies show that if you're downwind from somebody with COVID, it's actually a risk. So that's cool. That's the only bummer. But in terms of distance, we were like, 15 feet from most people. I would say within any given moment, maybe there were an average of about 4 people within 15 feet of us. We found a spot where there had been a tree that was removed, and the circle of where the tree had been all the grass was pretty well dead, and so nobody wanted to sit there. But we were like, we're gonna sit in the middle of this circle, plant our umbrella, which we did, and it was a pretty good view of the bands and stuff, and it was so fun. Just danced our hearts out. So fun. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna do one candle next, and then I can decide what I want to do after that, because I'll either do the Sad Sweet Memories and Tumble Star, or I might do You Always Knew and some other song. The trick is, what would the other song be? That I don't know. But I'm going to start with one candle. Or not start, but that's going to be my second song. This is a song about having a sense of hopelessness. I always think about sending this out to Ukraine, and having a vision of coming together with hope for other people. Hope, rather, for the situation, really. When you want short candle in your hands, and it's flame is slim and it's flickering. When the clouds are thick and the moon is thin and your sight is dim, come to me, oh, come to me. Let us stand as one, lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. We'll make our way through the night, holding hands warm and tight. More will join as we go, step by step, however slow. So come to me, oh, come to me. Let us start as one, lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. To navigate, we'll collaborate, not engage in hate, commit to share one fate. Going peacefully with empathy, integrity, inclusivity. So come to me, oh, come to me. Let us start as one, lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. We let science guide, set the unprovable aside, keep open mind, see what we find. We look inside, see where biocides, expose it to light, invite it to take flight. So come to me, oh, come to me. Let us start as one, lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. It may take time, now and then we'll fall, but someday we'll reach our goals. Safety, equality, opportunity for all humanity. to me, oh, come to me. Let us stand as one. Lift our candles up together now, brighter than the sun. Yes, sip of water. All right. I am gonna do another song. I think I'm going to do Sad and Sweet Memories and Tumble Star. It's been a while since I've done them. They're a pair of mellow songs. You Always Knew sounds very appealing as well, but I don't know what else to pair it with. That's mellow. Mellow is the criteria because I have a headache and I put it in the music title. So I think I'm going to do Sad and Sweet Memories and Tumble Star. This is a song. Sad and Sweet Memories is about parents and forgiving them, so to speak. It's about empathizing with your unmet needs as a child, and the fact that parents do the best they can with what they know, with what they're able to do, willing and able, and have the resources to do. And I mean internal and external. So you might think, oh, my parent didn't do the best they could do. They were very mean, whatnot. I would suggest that they didn't have the internal or external resources to meet more needs, because really being loving and meeting other people's needs, your children's in particular, is extremely fulfilling, arguably sort of the most fulfilling path. And anybody who doesn't take that path probably either can't or doesn't know how, or doesn't have, there's some resources for them to even form the intent, maybe. Not able to even form the intent to do that. Maybe having a perspective of kids trying to be bad and do so on purpose, or whatever it is. External, internal resources, knowledge, mental ability, whatever. So, let's see. So it's written in kind of a simplistic, like especially the first verse, kind of is thinking of speaking like a child, kind of. So I don't usually mention that, but. I remember our house, the happy times in our house, together with my mom and dad. When split apart, I felt so sad. Wasn't everything it could be. You didn't always know how to care for me. But I loved our family. The peace and the stability. Sad and sweet memories. I'm so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs, you both mean so much to me. You as a single mom wasn't easy for you or me. I needed more support and harmony. But your parents, they didn't show you what to do. Inheriting a friendship that we have today. I love the connection that we share now. We ended up close somehow. Sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs. You both mean so much to me. I really missed our time, Dad, from before the split. You wrote a lullaby for me and sang it with such tenderness. Your tenderness had carried on and on, but your focus on me seemed almost gone. But I know it was so very hard to lose your family. So hard, I think maybe it hurt to look at me and really see that I've come to treasure what you're able to give. And I'm so grateful for every day that you live. Sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs. You both mean so much to me. You both mean so much to me. Now, what I didn't mention at the start of the broadcast, or before I started singing this song, that I usually mention, is that the next song I'm going to do is the lullaby that I mention in that song. So I mention a lullaby that my dad wrote for me, and that is the next song that I sing, always, almost always. And it's called Tumble Star. So I'm going to do that. Tumble Star. Let's do it. This is a very sweet, sweet lullaby that will take us out this evening. If you are sleepy, hopefully this will send you off into a nice, drowsy, pleasant sleep. All right. Well, how would it not be drowsy? It has to be drowsy. Nice, pleasant sleep. All right. Tumble star, tumble from the sky. Tumble far, I wonder, wonder why. Sleepy head, dreams are spinning round. Snug in bed, a gentle sleeping sound. A busy day, full of play, friends were ever there. I sang my songs, I played my games, and toys always shared. Tumble star, tumble from the sky. Tumble far, I wonder, wonder why. snug in bed, a gentle sleeping sound. I did the wrong thing. I need to keep going. Hi, William. Tumble star, how you doing? Tumble from the sky. Tumble far. I wonder why. I'm so glad you're doing great. My guitar tuner is beeping. I didn't close the app, so every time I hit the right note, it's going beep beep. Anyway, I am not doing so great, William. I had a fabulous time on Mother's Day. However, I have a headache today, and it's gotten worse and worse. So I'm pretty bummed about that. I woke up sleeping on my back at one point, and that and I had a red oxygen level. Awesome, William. Well, awesome, unless that means, did your AC break, and have you been suffering without AC for a while there in Arizona? That's not tolerable. We in certain times of the summer, I don't know what we would do without AC, and I know it's like that for you there. We would be in a world of hurt. So I hope you didn't have some. I hope it's just an upgrade, not like something where you went for days without good AC. The old one was acting up. Okay, as long as it wasn't completely kaput, hopefully. And it's early enough in the year that it probably isn't like 120 degrees yet. Like today, where we are, it's like 60 in the 60s here in Sacramento. Anyway, I have a pretty bad headache today, so I kind of went quickly through my 4 songs, and I think I'm going to have to skedaddle, and it's pretty bad. Yeah, you had to replace it. That's going to happen to us soon, I'm afraid. It's always that thing of like, do you want to proactively replace it and then pay extra more than you need to if like it was going to keep going for another 5 years? It sounds like yours was actively having issues though. So I hope ours lasts a while longer. Just, Anyway, William, I'm sorry. I'm not that feeling so great. So I should get going. I've done my 4 songs. Sorry to be hopping off just as you're coming on. It happens. But, oh, holy moly. That one was 10 years old. I think ours is the original AC. They don't make them like they used to, though, they say. Ours is, I think ours is like over 20 years old. But they say, we've been told, like, make it last as long as you can, because when you get a new one, they're not as well built as they were 20 years ago. So that might be why yours only lasted 10 years. And our next one will probably only last 10 years. Sad. One of the side effects of a capitalist system, though, to some extent, you kind of, there's an incentive to make things that have to be replaced more often. Although, in theory, you're competing with other people, but other manufacturers who could, sell something. But everybody's trying to get the cheapest price because everybody's just like, look, I just got to get through the immediate term, and I need a cheap price for my AC. So then manufacturers don't necessarily build the best that they could be building, and we end up with more waste in our landfills, which is pretty cool. Anyway, thanks for being with me, William. Others live and replay. I'm definitely feeling my headache right now. Yeah, I hear ya. Yeah. It gets to the point where it's more cost effective to get something new. Here's my little blurb for those who are hopping on just now or whatever, and you just, or maybe you weren't there for the beginning. It's kind of sorry, William's going to wipe your comments right off, but anyway, that's okay. I saw them, so yeah, TLC to all of you from me. I encourage you to follow, share the broadcast. Your options are Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Username's the same everywhere, Tiffany TLC Music, all one word. Please do consider following and sharing the broadcast and coming on live when you can. For my all original songs, except one song written for me, most of it's modern American folk on acoustic guitar. But I also do some vocal looping and bluesy songs and love chatting, so when I don't have a horrible headache. Thanks for being with me, William, and others live and replay. Hope to see you soon. We're on to a new week now, so hopefully I'll be able to come on tomorrow and for the rest of the week, and hopefully I'll feel better. Take care, William. Good luck with your AC project. Ugh. Bye. See you soon.